Hi, I'm Will Fly, and this video is a very quick and rough guide to D suspended fourth tuning, commonly known as Dadgad. In the video I'm going to show you how to tune your guitar to Dadgad tuning. We're going to look at some basic chords, we're going to look at the ways in which Dadgad is used, and then I'm going to do a couple of demonstrations of tunes using Dadgad tuning. So first of all, let's look at how the guitar is tuned. To get to Dadgad tuning, the first thing we do is to take the bass 6th string of the guitar, which is tuned to E normally, and take it down a whole tone down to D. And that's an octave below the D string, the 4th string. Then we do the same with the 1st string, the top E string of the guitar. We take it down from E, down a whole tone, 2 frets, down to D, which is 1 octave above the D 4th string. We now have 3 strings, all tuned to a D. And finally, we take the 2nd string, the B string, and we tune it down a whole tone, 2 frets, down to A, which is the same as the A 5th string. And now we have the complete Dadgad tuning, which characteristically sounds like this. Now, very quickly, I'm going to show you some basic chords in Dadgad tuning. The basic D chord sounds like this. G sounds like this. A major sounds like this. E major uses the 4 inside strings and sounds like this. C major also uses the 4 inside strings and sounds like this. Here's F. And here's the only barred chord so far, B, also played on the 4 inside strings. A minor is the same as A major, but with the flattened 3rd of the scale added. Here's E minor. Here's D minor. And finally, here's B minor, played on the top 4 strings. You can get those chords as a PDF file from our website. However, it's worth pointing out here that those sorts of chords, major chords and minor chords, are not really what Dadgad tuning is all about. If you want to play those chords, then you've got conventional guitar tuning. Dadgad chords tend to miss out the 3rd note of the scale, which is what gives a major chord its characteristic sound. So this D chord here is missing out the F sharp, so it's actually not quite a D chord, but it's good enough. So the point of Dadgad is to use it for music which suits the characteristics of that tuning. So you can get all sorts of interesting sounds. You'll notice that the 1st string and the 4th string are both tuned to the same note, so they're an octave apart, and by playing them you get some quite nice sounds. Similarly, the 2nd string and the 5th string are an octave apart. So you've got to pick the sort of tunes that you play with some skill and sophistication. What I'm going to do now is to demonstrate how Dadgad can sound without using many major chords. I'm going to take as an example that lovely old Irish tune, She Moved Through the Fair. Okay, well that was a very brief interpretation, very rough and ready, of a part of She Moved Through the Fair. What I want to do now is to play you and sing you a bit of an old tune called The Lakes of Pontchartrain, just a couple of choruses, showing some close-ups of the left-hand fingering.
Was on a fine March morning I bid your leaves adieu, and took the road to Jackson town, my fortune to renew. I cursed all foreign money, for no credit could I gain, which filled my heart with longing for the Lakes of Pontchartrain. I stepped on board a railroad car beneath the morning sun. I rolled the rocks till evening, then I laid me down again. All strangers there, no friends to me, till a dark girl to me came, and I fell in love with a Creole girl by the Lakes of Pontchartrain.
Two examples of how to use Dadgad tuning. The important thing about Dadgad is that you can play around with it and see what happens. So you could take a basic shape, 2 strings there, 2nd fret, 5th string, 2nd string, play the chord, slide it up, see what it sounds like, slide it up again, see what it sounds like, and so on. All sorts of possibilities there for you to play with. You can get PDF files for the music in this video, She Moved Through the Fair and the Lakes of Pontchartrain, from my website, which is www.mjra.net/willfly/tabs.shtml. Okay, all the stuff is there, so you can watch the video, download the PDF file and have a play.